Hello, everyone. Here we are. It's the Dive in Live show, and we have ModMaxx today. He's a snowboarder, but also a producer from Canada, and he produced a track, some beats for Drake's album, which is pretty cool. So today we're up for something interesting. I really like his story. Thanks to Dylan, my designer, he put me in contact with Max, and I thought, why not get him on the show? We usually do like electronic house producers, but why not do a guy that made a beat for "Can't Take a Joke" from Drake? So let's head over to Max. Max, welcome in the show.
What's up?
Yeah,
Thanks
man. Yeah, of course. So, man, yeah, thank you for joining the Lessons in Life show. We do this every week, as you know, and I'm really find it cool that you're here because you're doing something else than most of my guests, and you have like your drums there. You're gonna play some guitar and do all kinds of stuff. So, thank you for being here as well.
Yeah, man, I'm stoked to do it. We've been talking about it for a while, so it's nice to make it happen.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I think we got in contact in December. Was it December or maybe November already or so? I don't know.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. Time flies.
Yeah. What have you been
It's
doing
crazy.
all those time? Because you've been making a lot of music.
Yeah, just making a bunch of music, it always feels like I'm kind of running around with my head chopped off, like just kind of throwing paint. But yeah, just been getting some releases ready.
Yeah.
Uh, my girlfriend slash artist that I'm working with, we're kind of a band,
Yeah.
and we've been like lining up a bunch of releases. So that's been keeping us pretty busy through quarantine.
Yeah. Yeah. You have
So that's
to.
been kind of one of the main focuses.
Yeah. Yeah. It's great, man. It's as long as there's quarantine, there's reason to make music. You know, more time than ever. So why not? So we have some people checking out. Yesin is watching. Yes. Great. Derek Livingston. Yeah,
Derek?
Max. Yeah, so yeah, it's
Derek's a homie.
nice. We're getting a whole new crew today because you've done something for Drake, right? For "Can't Take a Joke."
Yeah, yeah.
You've done the beat, so I'm really, I know bits of the story because obviously you told me a while ago, but I'm really curious to how that really went because officially you started out following your snowboarding passion. I've been seeing you doing some jumps, man. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
On
that was definitely a big part of my life.
Yeah,
Still is, but
can you up
um,
your volume on the microphone, maybe? I think.
yeah.
Oh, and guys, if there's and girls, if there's something up with the sound, let us know. We'll change some settings here and there, and we have louder volume.
How's that?
Yeah, I think. Can you say
Is
some?
it better or that better?
I don't know. I don't know. Can you say something again?
Is that any better?
Yeah, that's way better. Yeah, nice. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah. The internet sometimes a bit like.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like almost clipping on my interface, so
Hmm. Or maybe.
rather
Oh,
just
wait. You can also, if you go to your Zoom preferences on top,
yeah.
like audio preferences in Zoom, you can
Yeah.
make it louder there. Maybe sometimes it's super soft in Zoom, and then people are like cranking
Oh,
it.
yeah, because it was auto adjusting to it.
Yeah,
There we go.
yeah. There you go.
How's that? Is
Oh
that
yeah,
better?
yeah. Maybe a bit. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Now it's a bit noisy. Yeah, we need to
Ah,
do
shit.
some waves.
All right.
Yeah,
Is that good?
yeah. Now it's super loud for some reason. Maybe.
It's too loud?
Yeah, no, like this is okay. Yeah, now the noise
All
is
right.
gone as well. Great.
All right.
No,
Technical issues
sorry
right
guys,
there.
we didn't check that beforehand. So we're live on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, and all kinds of platforms. But if you leave a comment on one of them, you might be in on my Facebook somewhere by yourself, but there's more people. So if you want to leave a comment, feel free to leave a comment. Glad you're watching. We're here with ModMaxx. He's going to make some music. We're going to check out his projects. We're going to talk plugins and just do the weekly nerdy stuff. But before that, I want to hear the story how you got to produce a beat for Drake. So how did that go? Because you're Canadian, he's Canadian. How did that went? Go.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Kind of the stars just aligned. I don't even know exactly how it happened, but basically, one of my friends connected me with an artist that he was working with at the time. He does video creation.
Yeah.
Shout out to Justin. He introduced me to Trip Six, who's a good friend of mine,
Yeah.
and an artist. We still work closely together.
Yeah.
But he was working and friends with Roy Woods, who's another Toronto artist.
Yeah.
So I started working with Trip Six, and he was kind of like showing me the ropes. I was engineering for him a little bit and just kind of like figuring out how all this shit works.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I would just kind of like go to Toronto every summer, starting in probably 2014 or 2015 while I was still snowboarding.
Yeah.
So I would just go down there and like, I was like, hey man, if you need any recording done, let me know. I'll record you anytime. And so like he would just hit me, or I would hit him up when I was there and see if he wanted to record, and we would just like link up, and I would help him do demos basically. But I wasn't even giving him like, I wasn't really pushing any beats at the time. I was just like trying to like learn. I just wanted to like see how things worked.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how it starts.
And,
You know, in the beginning, you're like, finding out like, how can I, how does it work?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I was just like, oh man, if I could like get a beat with Trip Six, like if I could get him to use one of my beats, like that'd be crazy. Like that was what I was thinking, but I like knew my beats weren't good enough, or I didn't think they were good enough. And so I just kept like working on my craft like every year, like whenever I could, in between snowboarding.
Yeah, because you snowboarded you've been a professional athlete, right? For a while.
Yeah, I did that professionally for maybe 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
But I mean, leading up to that point, it was still the same stuff, like snowboarding all the time, trying to get to that level. But then once I got to that point, maybe I stayed there for a few years, and then just eventually had some injuries and decided maybe it was a better decision to try to move into something a little bit less aggressive.
Yeah, man, the studio is safe. You know, I might have like a microphone fall on me here and there, or you know, I drop my laptop or my synth on my foot, but that's it. You're safe.
You're not getting completely destroyed.
Exactly. Yeah.
So then at that point, I decided like, yeah, I'm gonna take music seriously. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
And I moved to Toronto, and then I hit up Trip Six, and I was like, yo, like let's go. Like I have a place. Like let's record. And he like came over and we recorded one day. And then I don't think we made anything. But then the next day he's like, yo, I'm bringing Roy Woods over. And he was like he's a big Toronto artist.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, like that's crazy. Like
Roy,
I was like tripping out. I was like telling all my roommates.
Yeah.
They're like, no way. Like what? We were all tripping out. And then sure enough, he came over. And then that day we just worked like all day. I was like recording them on some other beats, and then eventually they were like, hey, you make beats? You have any beats? And I was like, sure, yeah. And I played a few beats, and like Roy got on them, like really like fucking with them. And yeah, we just made a bunch of stuff, and then we just started working like every day or like multiple times a week after that. It was like a constant grind for the next 8 months probably.
Yeah.
And through that, like we made some songs, we made a bunch of songs, and then they had sent them to OVO, Roy's team. Shout out to all those guys, because they were a huge part of the process for me as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, eventually, like they were like, yeah, they were working on Scorpion, and they asked like, you know, send some beats. Like OVO wanted to hear some beats, I guess, because they heard some of the stuff that Roy and I were doing, and they liked it.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I sent some beats over, and I think it was like the first or second pack that I sent, that beat was in it. And then they were like, they got back to me like the next day saying like, hold that beat.
And
then the rest is history.
Yeah, before you know it's like a Grammy nominated track on Scorpion, an album of Drake, which is interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty surreal.
Yeah. And
I didn't think it could happen like that, but
yeah, man, yeah, it's crazy to realize, you know, because this guy sells like how many people would have listened to that track, you know? That's millions of people, so that's interesting.
Yeah, like anything he puts out is huge. So
that must have boosted your mojo a lot. Like, hey, maybe I can also create a living of this stuff, you know? And
Yeah, it gave me some confidence to like
yeah,
just like believe in my work more, I think.
yeah, man. Yeah, that's it. Sometimes you just need this like confirmation, you know. And this is obviously a great start as an artist. To go like, oh, yeah, my first thing, you know, was just like, was it your first thing? Yeah,
I had had a track with Trip Six and Roy, and then one with Roy beforehand,
yeah,
and then that came, and a few others with some other Toronto artists,
yeah,
Drip, and I think that was about it. Like, so maybe like three placements before leading up.
yeah.
I was
Interesting.
doing a lot of work with like Trip Six and Roy and Drip at
Yeah,
that time,
yeah.
and we were just like going in, like going crazy, like all night. Like it messed me up for a while. I couldn't do the all nights. Can't do that anymore.
I know, no, yeah. At some
The
point,
all
that's
nighters.
no. You gotta sleep. You know, actually, when sleeping is good for the brain. We have a lot of
Yeah,
people
but
watching. We have Justin Dekkers. That's my friend from Holland. He's always tuning in. You know, he's always checking. It's the brother of my roommate who's upstairs, which is
oh,
interesting.
sick.
We got Betty Jansen. We got Justin Saren, big fan from Canada.
Justin. Justin's my film homie who hooked me up with Trip Six.
Ah, right, he's the guy.
He's the plug
Yeah, he's the plug. Justin
and
plugs
longtime
someone.
homie. He's from North Bay as well.
Cool. Yeah, I'm really connected to Canada, man. My designer is Canadian. You're Canadian. And last week I did a show with Climate Smart. She's Canadian, and she's actually
Damn.
I donate 5% of my master classes and my courses to her actually, and she's working in the Amazon in Brazil to do reforestation, helping farmers to climate smarter. And she's also from Canada. So last week I was like, wow, I have a lot of Canadians on my path lately, which is interesting, you know.
That is interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool. I guess I just like Canadians. Something like this.
Yeah. I mean, they
Hey,
say we're nice. I don't know.
yeah, well, just musicians, man. They're nice people, and just people that save the planet are nice people. Hey, I also have one like this. Yours looks fancier.
I
So,
don't know. Mine's pretty beat up. I've had this for like 4 years probably.
yeah. Oh, maybe that's it. That's beautiful. Yeah, mine is just like really still.
Yeah, you
Cheers.
can't go wrong. Yours isn't gonna start peeling.
Mm.
Mine's got some. Mine's got some history though. It's pretty
Oh yeah. Oh, that's
dinged up.
dense. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right.
But yeah,
So
that was definitely a cool time. Like I gained nobody, and I just want to add this in. Like
yeah,
before, like Roy and Trip Six and those guys started like going on my beats, I had never had any like confirmation of anyone telling me that like, oh yeah. Well, I had a few like friends that would say like, oh yeah, your beats are pretty cool, but like I really had no idea that like they could be anything. And,
yeah.
like I don't know. I feel like as an artist, that's like a common struggle, just like the self doubt.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of people out there that have this, you know, and basically it's blocking a lot of people that are talented that are just not, you know, just making art also means being vulnerable, you know, and if you can be vulnerable, then you can actually grow. You know, it's just like real life. So I believe that, you
Yeah.
know, opening up to people and saying, hey, I made this and tell me what you think. It's for some people, it's a really big step. For some people, not, but for some people, it's really big. And usually the ones that are really like meticulous about it are the ones that are actually really good, you know? So, yeah, it's good that you did it. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. So,
That's true.
did you try making house or techno? Have you ever made a house or techno beat?
Yeah,
Or
I used to make. I dabbled in about just about everything. I went through an EDM phase for sure.
yeah, that's
Like a bit of everything, like dubstep, like house,
yeah,
kind
cool.
of like I don't know, all that shit.
Before you know it, you're making Berghain techno, ModMaxx. Like you'll be in Berlin working the clubs.
I would try it. I'd be down. I think it's fun to kind of push the boundaries a little bit.
Yeah, yeah,
Sometimes it's trash. I think everything that I make is trash. Like most of the time.
yeah,
I don't know. I'm sure you know that feeling. Like sometimes you think that like you're making something and you think it's the craziest shit you've ever heard,
yeah,
and then like you come back the next day and you think it's complete trash,
yeah,
and
man.
then but it fluctuates. Then I'll come back a week later. I'll be like, oh wait, no, that's actually kind of crazy.
Yeah,
So it's like the mind games of
yeah,
creating something is so
yeah.
hard
Exactly
to
this. Yeah.
deal with.
It's very, very relatable, man. Sometimes you just go, you just even if you leave the room, you know, get something to drink, you come back like you go like, what, why, what am I doing, you know? So it
Yeah.
can be also the next day, which is horrible actually. Yeah. Rene Cananzi says, I've just gone through that this week. I think he made techno or he went to Berlin. Don't know. This was
Oh,
earlier.
Shout out to Renee.
Yeah. Nice. You got a lot of people watching. You got like 23 people watching, which is nice. You could be on any channel. Feel free to join us with some comments, which is nice. Max is on air. Richie Gushalak.
Oh, what's up, Richie?
He's got a nice cat thing. Cool. So yeah, and what's up now? So you've had the track with the Drake, and it's all fine. Yeah, I bet you're working on sending those guys beats. Like, hey, when's the next album dropping? I've got some more beats for you.
Yeah, I definitely went crazy for, I don't know, like after that happened, I was like, I gotta keep it going. I gotta keep it going. And like, I went crazy to the point where I think I almost burned myself out a little bit.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. I can show you when we start screen sharing, but
yeah, maybe
I've got like
maybe
a lot of beats in my iTunes, and
yeah,
and like it's just like when you spend like all day making beats for like a year or two, and not many of them turn into like a finished song.
Yeah,
it gets like frustrating. So
yeah, I know, I know it's the art of finishing something. It's also, but I do feel that the best ones are made within like 2-3 hours. You're like, boom, got like 90% of this one done, and I'll leave it to tomorrow, and then I finish it off, and that's usually the best ones. You know,
I agree.
The ones that need a grind for weeks, and I come back to them like months later and go like, yeah, I don't know. You know, they never get there really. Yeah.
I'm with you on that one. The Can't Take a Joke beat probably only took like 45 minutes total.
Wow, that's fast.
It was maybe an hour total, but
yeah, it can be fast, man. Yeah, and also it's like more like when I guess when you're making beats, it's more about like just because there's no vocals, so you don't consider any I don't know. Do you consider any verse or choruses when you just make beats? Because I've never done beats for. I did have a hip hop crew called 4-Wheel Drive. Actually, it's called Vierwielaandrijving, and we were rapping in Dutch. But this is
shit.
This is like 23 years ago when I just started out making music on MS DOS on the Fast Tracker 2.
4-Wheel Drive, damn.
I was the scratcher and the beat creator, and it's pretty cool. But you know, I was then making beats and thinking the guys would rap over it, and we would sample them and put some scratches in and stuff, and that was how it went, you know. So I wonder if you make beats with the goal to have somebody rap over it or sing over it. How do you consider this during production?
Yeah, I do. I try to fully arrange it during production to some degree. Not like, obviously once you actually start cutting vocals and crafting it into a song, you're going to go back in and kind of tailor it to what the artist does, but I try to like give some structure so that it has some flow to it and that it's interesting to listen to. So like, for example, start it with a verse or a hook, and then just have that element of like either adding or taking something away from a thing.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, like just because I don't know, I feel like if an artist is hearing a beat, they want it to be kind of engaging. They don't want to be just listening to a loop.
Yeah, filter it in or filter it out or whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, add a new synth pattern or like chord progression change.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, cool. So I'm really curious. Start sharing your screen, then I'll show here. Renee Kananzi joined the band. He's just making beats until recent. Joining a band, that's great. I should get a band. I do have a band, actually. 4 guys, 1 cave.
Yeah.
I told you about this, right? Or didn't I? Like we just come together with only hardware stuff and we start jamming, you know.
That's awesome.
So if we do shout outs to David, shout out to Francesco. Nice. I never really do shout outs, but it's like really also part of this like whole beats thing, you know, doing shout outs. It's super cool. And actually Jessen is asking me like, hey Camiel, where can we find that? Yeah, I have 1 mini disc that I've recorded. I have it on my computer. So Jessen, if you want to come and have a listen one day, you're welcome. But it's not all that great. I was 15 years old, my friend. Yeah, sure. Start sharing your screen, Max. Let's get into it. Is your name Maxwell normally, like the full name?
That's Max.
Okay, because it says Maxwell.
I know. It's all good. You can call me Maxwell, but it seems a little formal.
Oh wow! Now we get like some noise. Oh,
this is not good.
This doesn't sound great. Let's stop sharing. Sorry, sorry, people at home. This was weird. We didn't get that during the test. What the fuck?
Try again.
Try again. Yeah, maybe it's the mic. The mic. Yeah.
I think it's because my guitar input was on in Ableton, so there was like some distortion coming through.
Okay. Yeah. Now you're a bit softer. Let's see what's. Yeah. We'll tune
How's
it.
that?
Okay. Well, we see Ableton. That's great. Did you share computer sound? Oh, yeah, you already did that in the pre thing, so that's great.
Yeah, we're looking good.
Great. Great. Ableton's online, guys. So yeah. Yeah, let's see. The latency's a bit rough if you're gonna play some guitar, but should be fine. You can try it.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Might
See
be
what
tough
happens.
to play guitar, but we'll just go with it. See
Yeah,
how it goes.
we can like cut it up a bit. What's up with the template? Actually, maybe we can have a little chat about the template as well because it looks interesting. You got bass for drums, instruments, bass guitar, bass bass.
Yeah, I just like having a template. I feel like I switch it up every few months, but
Yeah.
actually I can show you. This one I would use this template for if I was just making like a beat, maybe like a trap beat or something.
Yeah.
I got my drums. I like to load them up on Simpler. So I'll just have like a kick, clap, hat, open hat, perk.
Yeah.
It's like basic drum kit. And then I have an insert for a guitar, which is just like a guitar rig.
Yeah, I love guitar rig. Native Instruments, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I have an Omnisphere right now. I'll switch that up, but it'll just be like a piano with like a clean sound. That's not clean, but just something that you could play chords on.
Yeah. Ooh,
And
nice.
then I have a scaler there. I don't use it that often, but I like to have it in case.
Is that
I'm uninspired.
the X-Fair scaler? What is it?
No, it's
What is it again? Just scaler
plugin
from
boutique.
Upload. Okay, yeah.
It's just like a songwriting tool. Like if you, I don't know, you can just put in any scale
Yeah, yeah, it's nice.
and it kind of just gives you
Oh yeah,
chords,
somebody showed me
chord-
this.
chord
Yeah,
options.
yeah. That is nice.
Kind of nice tool. I use it every now and then.
Yeah, it's cool to get some ideas. Yeah,
Yeah, and then I got a live bass insert here,
yeah.
and then these are just like a 808 sub, like a kind of Moog bass,
Oh man, I
I
love
use a
Moog
lot.
basses.
my favorite. Yeah, and then I just have buses up here. Like I like to bus all of them.
Yeah, yeah,
Just makes it easier to like,
yeah. And then you glue
especially
them
with the
there.
drums. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, I think a drum bus is important
Yeah.
because you can really crush the drums if you want to.
Yeah, yeah. Drum bass is amazing. I put drum bass on everything. Also on my music, my music group. You know, with pads and chords. I just chuck a drum bass on it and add some distortion. It's really nice. Like the glues really well. Yeah,
Yeah, it's awesome.
cool. This is a nice template. What about the return channels?
Return channels, I mainly use them for vocals. My like songwriting template that I've been using lately for just like crafting an idea and then throwing a reference vocal on it is pretty similar to this, except it has like a vocal bus,
Yeah, yeah.
which is just like pretty basic chain. I'll just show you because it's,
So you also put like a reference vocal. So you like put like a vocal in the same key. You just probably have like a bunch of vocals that you have, and you just to try it out. Yeah, yeah. Throw something on there. In the meantime, I'll do a shout out again. I love shout outs. Antonio, what's up? He says, "What up, Camiel?" I got a website. Yeah, man. And we have Stork Music. Did you know you can make your own Ableton theme in the internet? Yeah, actually, some guy is on my Facebook group. He does these skins for Ableton, which is cool. So if you want to get like a sort of game skin to it, it's nice.
yeah, here's my,
And Natalie
Same-
Ice,
basically the
what's
same
up?
template.
What's up, guys? I like these shout outs. Thomas, my student. Those basses are sexy. Yeah, Moog. This is Moog, motherfucker. Yeah, nice. I love Moog. It's really nice
it's a
sounding.
fake Moog. It's actually just Omnisphere.
I always wanted to buy a Moog, but it never got around to it. Maybe when I move to Spain, I'm gonna get a Moog. I always wanted the Voyager or something, or the
That's a good idea.
Sub 37. It's also nice. Anyway, getting distracted here in gear. So
Your talk.
you have a. It's still loading, or this is
No,
your other
this is it.
template.
This is just pretty much the same thing. I just
Oh,
keep a vocal. Just has. I got like
Yeah.
high pass, compressor, second compressor, default EQ, and then a de-esser.
Yeah. Are you
And then
are you very engineering also? So you're like an engineer, but also a musician, right? So you can play multiple
yeah,
instruments.
I guess I'm an engineer. I wouldn't really like I can do all that stuff, but I still have like so much to learn on the mixing side of things
Yeah.
that like I wouldn't really call myself a mixer, but I
I,
like to I feel like I can get a decent like reference mix.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I have this.
just
If you, I don't know if you like, you can watch Dave. But do you know Dave Pensado?
yeah,
And I love his stuff, you know. And another thing, um, which I can't remember now. Uh, Mixing masterclass with Bob Power. Yeah, Bob
the
Power
mix
has.
with the masters.
Yeah, it's called no Sonic Scoop has a lot of these
Oh,
mixing masterclasses, and like some of the greatest guys that mix Erica Badu and all kinds of stuff are on there, you know. So it's nice to, if you want to go deep on that, it's nice to watch some of these masterclasses, you know.
yeah, I love all the master classes that are out there. It's actually pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's very inspiring. Let me get rid of this ModMaxx stuff because people now know your ModMaxx, and I'm gonna delete it so people can see your screen. Nice. Let me also make us a bit smaller because we're not important. Ah, there's your brother.
We just got a quick Sam cameo.
Yeah, Sam. What's up? Shout out to Sam. I love shout outs. I should do more
Shout out
shout
to
outs.
Sam. This is actually his bedroom. That's why he's accessing his closet right now.
Yeah. Wow. So
He
you've
was so kind to let me turn it into a studio during quarantine. So
that's what brothers are for. Super cool. It's the first
nice.
is the first you're the first guy that has his brother coming in on the show, and also the first guy that's gonna play guitar. So what do you play? You play bass, regular guitar, and piano, right?
Yeah, a little bit of like yeah. I guess I kind of play piano, just enough to like get ideas down.
Yeah, just to know some chords and yeah, nice. All right,
But
so
yeah, I feel
uh,
like a master of none. I just kind of like can get the job done.
yeah, yeah, just play some chords or just you know, using your how do you call it? Tokkelen? What's tokkelen in English? You know, when you
We
use
need
your,
some Google Translate up in here.
yeah, what's this when you do this? Is it
Plucking.
plucking? That's it. Sorry, man.
It's all good.
Plucking. So plucking your guitar, you know, that's also like a skill you need to have. And you know,
Plucking the old mandolin.
yeah, if you
I
do
want a mandolin. That's high up on the priority list.
mandolin, is it like this? Ding, ding, is it like a small one? That's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, man.
that thing
Okay, so
sounds sick.
everybody watching, if when it's his birthday, just get a mandolin.
Yeah.
Hey, we have Daniel
Somebody give
Dekkers
me a
online.
mandolin for my birthday.
Yes, Daniel Dekkers is online, my friend. Also, Justin Dekker. So this is the other brother of my roommate. It's cool. Shout out to
What's up?
Daniel Dekkers.
What's up, Daniel Deckers?
What's up? It's super nice. Finger picking, says Thomas. Oh yeah, sorry, Menno. Thank you. All right, so let's play some tunes. So what have you been making?
What's that?
What have you been making recently?
I've been making a lot of like more like indie pop kind of stuff.
Indie pop. Wow, pop
Like
it up.
kind of like indie alternative pop.
I'm really curious. I have like ideas about it, but I'm not sure
Yeah.
how that will sound.
What's the best way? Should I just like play it on iTunes or something, or like
Yeah,
Ableton?
if you have the project on Ableton, it could be fine. I'm not sure how heavy it is, like processing wise, but let's see. Just,
Some of them are pretty heavy.
let's see.
Let's see what we got.
Cool. Yep. Well, thanks everybody for joining. Still have like around 30 people watching here. That's nice.
Let's dive in here. This is my
So,
archiving process in iTunes.
you make mod packs.
ModPax. That's kind of just like I put like I don't know. I'll just keep making beats and put it in ModPack whatever until it's got however many 20 or 30 beats in it, and then I'm like, okay, it's time for another one.
Oh yeah, you've got the key next to it as well, like in which key it was built.
Yeah, I like to put key and BPM.
Interesting. You make a lot of stuff, man. It's nice, and this is actually the grind, right, that it takes to like really make a beat a day. You know, at
This is
least.
the grind right here.
Yeah. Wow. That's it.
So
It's kind of like learning how to snowboard. You have to just do it every day, and you might
Yeah,
get really good
exactly.
at it and just jump like 20 meters high.
Yeah, and your perspective of like, or you're always trying to like reach for the next thing, so it always feels hard. Like it never feels like making a beat is any easier.
Oh, because you're upping the bar each time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually learning Spanish now because I'm moving to Spain, right? So I'm
Oh
every
shit.
every time I'm opening a new Duolingo level, I'm like, oh, okay, whew. And then I get it. I'm like, a bit like annoyed, like why don't I know this? And then at some point, halfway during that level, I go like, oh wait, and you have it. You're like, oh yes, of course. Halfway, I will always get it. But then a new one, I go like, oh, will I manage this? Will I understand this new? So it's like always the same. With if you upgrade something, you having to go to these initial barriers and fucking
Yeah,
grind. That's it. Just grind
no
that
doubt.
stuff.
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
too used to it. You just think like, you always think you're always looking at the next thing, so it feels like you're constantly
Yeah.
struggling.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. Well, at some point you do get like. Now when maybe also because I also teach next to it, but with the music it's more free for me. I'm just having fun and enjoying, and stuff just rolls out. But yeah, I'm not really like following to I have to release music or anything. Like it's just flowing, and whatever comes out comes out.
That's amazing.
But if you do
That's the
have,
best place to create from.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, and I've been doing it for a long time, and obviously I'm blessed having the school next to it. But it's nice to not have that main focus on that it has to be something, because I think a lot of stuff just um it just how do you call it? It comes out. It just unfolds for you if you're not too busy with what it should be or where it should be released, or then it becomes the best and most original work, I guess.
Totally.
Okay, bimp. Bimp,
Yeah,
bimp.
but I'm just gonna play some stuff.
Yeah.
Some stuff.
Oh wow. Here we go. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, hold up.
Computer says no.
I gotta close this Ableton project.
Yeah.
I gotta close this Ableton project. Crazy.
Yeah. Your computer is.
It's going
freaking out.
crazy, as you can see. It's because in that one I did all the production and
I
the
tracked
project
the-
file, so it's a bit.
Wow.
I need to like split that one into instrumental and
Yeah.
vocals now.
Man, this it looks like quite a project.
Yeah, it's hectic.
And is that this project?
No, this is a different one. I can show you the one that I was
Oh, but this is nice.
kind of like that indie pop kind of vibe. It's kind of like,
Can't really hear you anymore, man. The music is blasting.
it's that kind of vibe.
People at home, how is this sounding? Because it went pretty loud, so I'm putting back the volume a bit.
Oh, I can turn it down on my end
Oh,
too.
I don't know. Let's see. It's really cool though. I like the indie. That's indie pop, but it feels really floaty, like it's summer in Canada.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
out in nature. And here's some early ones. This
little
is the
bit
Can't Take a
loud.
Joke beat right here, 2017.
so
It's
so
called Bart.
oh, that's the one you just showed, right? Okay, maybe you can turn down the volume a bit on your so halfway. That's great, and then it should be. Sounds more delicious than a 2L or Dart. That's great. All right. Yeah. Play some more, or play it longer, maybe.
Play this one. How's it sounding? Is it
I think it's okay. Some more,
okay?
yeah. Yeah, right. This is
Yeah.
this is the one.
This This is the one.
Oh, this is the one. Oh, sorry, I was like. Nice.
What's that?
Some Valenzuela says explain the Drake placement, Max. Yeah, we've explained it on the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
So you called it
Basically,
Bart. It's cool.
yeah, it's called Bart. I just name beats like random stuff a lot of the time.
Do you have a list where you like see what you're gonna call them? Like
No,
sometimes
I
people
just
have
name
lists.
them like whenever I'm making it. I just kind of like
Nice. You have a lot of different names, which is cool.
this one's called Bazooka. This one was the T Grizzly song that came out a while ago.
Cool. T
I don't know
Grizzly.
what's up with like copyright and stuff. I don't know if these will get flagged for playing them.
Oh, that's okay. I'll mute them. Yeah.
Okay.
Like the ARP.
Thanks.
So much music. Midget spinner. That's funny. So this is ridiculous. You have 1,000 songs there. I thought it was 1,000 songs in that album.
Yeah, 1014.
So, how many years is that? That you've
That's since 2017.
That's a lot. That's like
Yeah,
1,000. This is the
it's
grind,
too
my
much.
ladies and gentlemen. This is what I try to teach students. If you want to be good at something, make sure to do it every day. All right. So,
Yeah.
do you use
And
any?
a lot of these are trash, so just keep that in mind too.
That's-
That's why there's 1,000.
That's what I can't remember the artist, but that's what they say. You know, you never hear the bad tracks. You only hear the hits. You know that somebody scores, but not the bad tracks. And the bad tracks are usually way more, and there's many of them. So, you know, it's
Yeah.
all about the grind, basically. Yeah. So, do you use any cymatic samples? Renee asks.
I'm not sure. Like I might have some cymatic samples, but I feel like I could show you my sounds. Like I don't have any cymatic packs, but
No.
I feel
Yes.
like I have so many random packs that I don't know what I have sometimes,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, I have the same. I actually make selections every year, you know, so I make selected samples 2019, 2020, 2021, and I just select some of my best packs. I'll just copy some loops, clap loops, put them in a clap folder. You know, it's like a day work or like a few hours work, and I just select like a lot of cool stuff that I find in my library and create
Nice.
my own sample pack from all the sample packs that I've gathered over the years, you know.
That's a great idea.
You're
I'm
welcome.
sure you know this. I'm sure you know
Workflow.
these ones.
Yeah.
The Vengeance packs.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Shout out to those. Those ones, I'm still dipping into those all the time.
Yeah.
Those have so many good samples. I would say get those, but
Yeah. Vengeance is great. There's so many great ones out there. Yeah, the cymatic samples. Do you mean like because there's this track also made with cymatic frequencies or something that it's a
Oh.
thing. Yeah, I don't know. What's
I
his
don't know. I
name?
know there's the Cymatics. It's like they have a website and they do content creation and everything. So
Yeah, it's also
I
this.
just
Yeah,
assumed that that's what he was talking about.
yeah, it could be. Yeah. And Man Dog 4251, great name. Explain the origin of Pelvo Swelvo. Is that like
Oh
a
my
track that
God.
you've made with him or something?
That's a wow. That is a throwback. I'm assuming this is Jake. This Pelvo Swelvo originated from a grade 8 or 7 video project in French. It was a French class project, and it's extremely random. I actually don't know the origins of it, so I can't go too deep into that one.
No.
But that's a major throwback.
Cool. That's cool. Blast that shit, Max, says James. And
Shout out James.
okay, so let's dive into some music, man.
All right, let's get it.
Because otherwise we're going to be talking about paninis, I see. So let's
Paninis
just
are
make some
great.
music. How many paninis you make on your panini press, if they are in proportion to the amount of beats you make? Okay.
Not as many. I've made probably 100 paninis though.
Yeah, I can imagine. The paninis are nice, man, with
They are nice.
some tomatoes in between. Watch out for the tomato, though. If it's hot, man, it's burning.
Okay, I'm gonna just pick a project here.
Yeah, let's create something.
Do you want to go from scratch, or do you want me to open up something that that's already made that I could kind of deconstruct?
Yeah, whatever you want. I like from scratch as well. That's a nice little flow, with the guitar maybe. I
Sure.
always
Okay, let's try something
and then we'll see stuff along the way, I'm sure.
for sure. All right.
What's this for cool thing? RC20, isn't that is that soft tube?
RC20? Do you have RC20?
I don't have it. No. What is it? I don't know this.
Oh, it's just kind of like a tape. It's like an effects plugin. It's supposed to give it sort of a vintage sound.
Yeah.
I could kind of show you like once I start playing something, but as you can see, it's XLN audio. This is
XLN
just
audio.
a good go-to for like some quick effects.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
they
you
also
don't-
did the additive drums. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, I use addictive drums a lot too. I love those.
Yeah, man. I haven't used it for many years actually. I think it's been 10 years or 12 years since I've used it. Addictive drums too. It still exists. That's
Sick. I don't know. I
great.
think it's underrated.
It is, because what I always liked is that all the reverbs and all this, like the length of the samples is already quite good. It really sounds like acoustic drums if you want.
Yeah.
Great. Right, cool. So RC20, that's great.
Yeah, it's a good one. And then do you use cassette? That's another good one.
Cassette. No, nice.
This guy?
Wow, I do have a tape deck, like a real one.
Yeah, yours is probably better. This is just a little
Oh, but
tape
this is
emulation for peasants like me.
cassette's great. Well, you can still buy some online. Cassette. That's good, from Waves Factory. I've never
You have
seen
like a
it.
tape machine, tape.
Yeah, like not a reel to reel. I did have it reel to reel, but it was broke, so it was mono. But
Okay.
yeah, it's nice. I do use like the Ampex tape from UAD and the Kramer tape from Waves, which I really
Nice.
like.
Kramer tape's a good one.
Yeah, it's also good. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, as long as
It's
it's modeling some stuff. But this cassette looks great. There he goes with his guitar. First guitar ever on Diving Live. RC20 is a beast. Yeah. Oh yeah, Isotope vinyl is also great. I love Isotope.
Isotope's awesome. Use that a lot.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're live jamming here. Hey, Tupski. Kramer tape all day, he says. Like, we got a nice merge from your crew and my crew, which is great.
That is cool.
It is really cool, yeah.
Worlds are colliding right now.
Yeah, man. Like, digitally. We're all hanging out. Max, check out the Magic Switch VST.
Magic Switch?
Magic Switch VST. James Richfield says this. Magic Switch? I'm going to Google it right now.
What is that?
I'm going to check it out right now. Magic Switch VST. Let's see. And it's free. Is it free? Magic Switch plugin. Baby audio. Oh, this stuff. They have the spaced out. I know the spaced out. Magic Switch. What does it do? Ah, lush 80s inspired chorus effect. A freebie.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
that
enter
sounds
email.
amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm getting it right now. That's cool. Get Magic Switch. Ah, Mac version. Ooh, that's a fast metronome.
It's a nice trap tempo right there.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's nice to like have the metronome double as fast, right?
Yeah, I like it because a lot of the time if I have it set to like 90 versus 180, I'll set the metronome to an eighth note
Yeah.
just so you can get that extra tight timing.
Oh yeah, now you're just upping the speeds. Yeah. Joe Psycho, let's go, Max. Love the content. Yes, Joe. Thanks for tuning in, my friend.
Thanks, Joe Psycho.
Thanks everybody for tuning in.
My bad. I just changed my E string before this, so my guitar is still kind of not fully holding its tune.
Yeah, because you have to. Yeah, so it will take a few. Yeah.
I wish there could. I wish there was a way of like previewing it live without me hearing it.
I don't know how that, because you're also sharing your screen. Maybe just take off your headphone.
I usually just like play random shit until something happens,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
kind of just follow it.
Yeah, go for it, my friend. Max, you the man, says Connor. Shout out from Connor, probably.
I like this stereo feature in RC20.
Yeah, by the way, James says maybe turn off your monitor. If you turn off monitor yeah, but then yeah, you could try turn off monitor.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn off the monitoring when I record it, but I just want to hear how the patch sounds.
Yeah, and maybe you want to check in Ableton if you have reduced latency when monitoring. Maybe you can also turn that on. It's in your options.
Just start with that basic little chord progression.
Yeah, cool.
Probably make it like a trap.
Yeah, let's hit the record.
record that. All right, bear with me. This might take a bit longer than usual.
Yeah, if you right click, you can do show take lanes, I guess, because you're in 11, right? Or
Yeah.
show take lanes. Boom, there you go.
Ah, my favorite new feature. I've been waiting for that.
I can imagine, man. Yeah, maybe you want to ditch some channels, like the Omnisphere might be pretty heavy, like from the template. Maybe,
Sure, yeah.
yeah, it's like, let's just,
I'll strip it back for now.
yeah, I think that would be, maybe any master plugins.
I could turn my buffer size up. It's pretty low too.
Yeah.
I guess this the streaming probably spikes your CPU a little bit as well.
Yeah, yeah. Pretty tight though.
Yeah, I'll just leave it. I'm not even gonna. Nice.
Brian Wilson would be proud.
Hell yeah. The ultimate goal. This might be too much. What happens? Then like.
Buonasera, guys. Riverside Dieta. What a great name. Well, you're a star, man, for using your guitar live in the show.
I might transpose it. I like doing that after the fact.
Yeah, a friend of mine always likes to make it double as slow. So you just make it double as slow. For making ambient, it's great. It's like if you record something, make it double as slow. It's like it gets super lazy. It's really nice.
How's the volume for everyone?
Yeah, I think volume should be great. If there's anything up with the volume, people, let us know.
I think like I like to try to keep things pretty open. Like I always have a million ideas for like a melody, and I always want to do them with the guitar.
Yeah,
But then there's no room for the vocals, so I try to keep it like a little bit melodic.
yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Look at him quantizing.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm not used to this. Yeah,
Now you just record it again.
those
That
chords are
sometimes,
sounding too
yeah.
off.
I wish it was in my house live. Well, it is in your house live, kind of. Yeah, but I know what you mean. It's the new normal, right? Well, let's hang in there, guys. One more month, year, who knows?
Oh shit. Hopefully that sounds a bit better.
So cool, just to see how it comes together. Yeah, people, this is the grind, and it's live.
Fuck it. No, I need that metronome.
Oh, you have take lanes now, so you could do like a few takes if you want.
Alright, one more time. This is ridiculous.
It's emotional.
Yeah, it's too emotional.
It's
That's
nice.
how I'm feeling deep down, I guess.
Yeah, you know, that's what comes out. That's how it feels. It's great. Emotions are good, you know.
Sometimes.
Sometimes good. You know, they can lead the way,
Sometimes they can be.
or they can, yeah, they can
They
destroy.
can take you down dark paths sometimes.
Yeah, which ends up making you stronger. So that's fine.
I love this echo fuzz. I don't know if you use that one. You familiar with that?
No, it's an Ableton preset.
Yeah, just Ableton stock plugin.
It's like one of these audio effect Rex stuff.
Yeah. It just has such a cool sound to it.
Nice. Creates like a nice little lushy kind of vibe. Yeah, it's yeah. I don't play guitar, of course.
Right. It's sick for vocals too. It's I use it a lot on vocals, but it just depends what sound you want. Like,
Yeah, cool.
it's kind of more of a grungy sound.
Echo Fuzz. We'll check it out. I'm gonna write it down.
It adds a lot of like texture. Recorded the vocal, or I just like basically resampled all the guitars just on the bus.
Yeah.
I might add some drums, and then I might come back to the sample and see if we can manipulate it a bit more.
Yeah, cool. Let's jump into the drums also. I'm very curious. You're the first person that played an instrument on Diving Live, so thank you so much.
We did that.
Super nice. This is awesome, guys. Followed. Max, you should also start your own page, Twitch, YouTube for live streaming. Yeah, man. Yeah, why not? You know, just if you stream your stuff, it's nice. I think it's great.
I've been thinking about it. I'm just overwhelmed. I need to just do it.
Yeah, well, this could
I
be
just
a great
overthink
start.
it.
Yeah, man, just put like it's actually quite nice. Hang up like 2 angles in your room, and just start streaming. You know, you need some of these. If you need any help streaming wise, and I'm your man. I can give you.
I'm gonna hit you up because I really want to get that going.
Yeah, man, but it's nice because you're such an instrumentalist. It's nice to see you girl going around the room and making music. You know, I can help you set it up. No worries. And yeah, everybody watching, lessonsinlive.com. youtube.com/lessonsinlive. There's way more content, mostly with electronic music producers and making house or techno or anything. So if you'd like to see more of this, join the tribe. Ooh.
I usually just start with the 808 super high, just so you can kind of hear them more.
Yeah, tune it a bit, yeah. And where do you get this 808 from? Is it like your own, like?
Yeah, it's just
808
it's pretty
fatty.
much like it's kind of like the plug 808. I feel like it's like a classic 808. Like
Yeah.
that is, you know that one?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
used in like so many trap songs.
Yeah.
I just kind of like keep I'll process them differently. So like I have like a bunch of the same 808 with different, like, hear that?
Jerry Springer.
Yeah, Jerry Springer, that one I made from scratch. It's not that hard though.
Like with a synth or?
Yeah, I made
Yeah.
it from like, sine wave distortions. Some of these
Yeah,
are
cool.
just from scratch, and some of them, like, that's the same 808 as this.
Yeah.
It's just processed differently.
Slightly.
I just like that 808.
Fatty is brutal. You know? Let's see. Duke Live. Thanks, bro. Support. Nice. It's 808, man. Who?
Just go like that. And then kind of
Fab Filter Volcano. It's super nice.
Yeah.
Did you know
Just like
Fab Filter is Dutch?
I knew that they were European. I wasn't sure where though.
Yeah, it's Dutch. You know,
Damn.
I'm super proud. Shout
Shout out
out to
to
Fab
Fab
Filter. Yes.
Fab Filter makes the best shit.
Yeah, man, it's great. Man, I'm gonna do more shout outs. It's like a cool thing to do. Otherwise, it gets boring, man. Yeah, it's just nice to go through these presets. Yeah.
I don't really do too much tweaking in Volcano. I just like to get surprised with something.
Are you a Sound Toys fan?
What's that?
Sound Toys?
Oh yeah.
You love Filter Freak, man. That would be great.
Filter Freak's good. I just find it doesn't, I don't know, like I can never find the right ones. I feel like there's too many.
Yeah, that's true. You get lost in all the options. Yeah, man, that's the thing.
Do you like one or two?
Two, yeah, you know, two is obviously like the next one. I've used one like years ago. Then I didn't use them for a long time, but many of my students have them, and I'm like, I don't have the bundle myself actually, and I stopped doing crack. I stopped doing crack. So
I stopped doing crack too. I used to do a lot of crack, but
yeah, but now I stopped doing crack. So now I don't have the Sound Toys. It's on my list.
You want to know why I stopped doing crack? Because the only reason I stopped is because I updated my operating system right before like a session.
And then you're yeah.
All my plugins stopped working.
Yeah, man.
And then I was like, oh shit. And then I like panic bought like almost everything.
Yeah, man, crack fucks up your system. So I stopped doing crack.
You gotta stay away from that stuff, and it's nice because you feel less paranoid once you stop doing crack.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you get less paranoid. You know that stuff's working. You know you're fine. You know.
Yeah,
that's funny.
You don't have to worry about your system shutting down.
No, exactly. So everybody at home, stop doing crack. You'll fuck up your system.
But unless, like, I feel like it's an essential thing for when you're starting out, though.
Yeah.
Like, how are you supposed to get into it?
Yeah, exactly.
Into the game, you know what I mean? Like,
well, at least, if you get into the game knowing your stuff in Ableton and knowing what a filter does in Ableton, you can get pretty far. You can build crazy stuff. But yeah, Sound Toys stuff, it just makes it more easy because it's automated kind of modulating effects. Do you know Tantra, actually?
Tundra?
Tantra. Tantra. Tantra.
No, I don't.
It's a very great rhythmical LFO kind of plugin. It's like $40, $50. I'll send you the link. I'll not send the crack. I'll send you the link. And it's Tantra, and it's great on long pads to make them more like sort of rhythmical. It's really cool. Also on vocals, it's great. Ooh, Decapitator, man.
We're going a little bit.
Then we're gonna stop the crack. Somebody says. Unfortunately, I think the 808 is making them is maxing the sound for streaming sound distortion. Okay, let me check out. I can lower the volume. So thanks for pointing that out. It's also cool that you can talk while you work. That's you know, in Dutch we say breien. Ik kan praten en breien tegelijk. I can talk and how do you call this? Fiddling clothes? I don't know what the English version.
Multitasking?
Yeah, it's like multitasking, but it's called I can talk and how's it called when you use two needles and you create like a sweater like grandma used to do?
Knitting?
Knitting, yeah. I can knit and talk at the same time. Damn, my English is going down. So ever since I'm learning Spanish. You know, I know knitting in Spanish. Oh, Little Otter Boy. Yeah, that's great.
We're pulling out all the stops right now.
Yeah. What?
That sounds a little bit fucked up.
No, no, not that kind of tantra, my friend.
Yeah.
Hey,
Altar Boy,
Zink is
I
here.
like.
What's up,
I feel
Zink?
like I haven't fully figured out what I like using Little Altar Boy for yet, because Ableton's pitching is so good. I usually just pitch it right there. So I like doing this. I like creating like a lo-fi layer, and
Yeah.
then creating like a pitched up layer on top. That's like, let's see.
That's pretty cool. Stacking those effects and just putting them in change and just sort of like layering it that way. Do you know the Waves tuner?
Waves tuner?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Waves tune, yeah.
That one is really nice because you can, I don't know, it just keeps the sound pretty nice if you move it up. You know, like pitch it up 12 semitones and it stays pretty decent as well.
Huh. Oh, like if you use the graph mode?
No, it's like this old one. Which one is this? Let me check out. I always forget which Waves.
Oh, there's just like a transpose knob on it?
Yeah, it's just like one, like you can set some semitones and that's it basically. Let me check out what the name, I always forget these ones. I need to see the waves in order to figure out which one it is. So let me go on a little tangent here.
Gotcha.
Great, everybody's watching. Cool. Zink tuning in, super nice. So you do a lot of sculpting already.
What's that?
You do a lot of sculpting already during your sound design. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's a big part of it for me. Like I feel like I want it to sound a certain way, so it just happens along the way.
Yeah.
And especially this high layer, I just want it to be kind of like very ambient. I'm trying to use low shelves instead of high and low passes more lately.
Yeah, and why is that?
I don't know, I just heard that it causes less phasing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just went the other way. I just started using brick walls on everything.
No doubt.
You know, I'm using brick wall like 96 dB per octave cuts because somebody told me that's causing least phasing in the low end. So I don't know. I'm clueless.
Fair enough.
I do find I get more punch in my 808s if I cut everything under 30 hertz. Like it gets more, you know.
I do that too. I cut around 30 or 35.
Yeah, yeah, and then you can actually literally hear it have more punch because your system just can use it better, and also our ears just don't hear this low end, man. I know, maybe
I like auto pan.
Autopan is great. I use it so much. Let me check out this Waves tuner guy. What's it called? It's a really great tuner. Let me search. It's our wave pitch. Oh, now I'm in pitch. Sound shifter. You know sound shifter from Waves? Definitely want to get. Oh. Hello? Are you still there? Oh no, guys. Oh. Oh, your internet is breaking up. And he's gone. Well, you know, that happens sometimes. So, I'll just hang in there. I'll just have a little chat about life with you guys. We lost him. So he's going to be back in a bit, I'm sure. Let's see. I hope so, actually. Let's see if he's up for it. It would be great if we had some music from him. I asked him for some snippets, but he didn't have them. So that was sad though. But let's see if he's going to come back. Great to see him like play his guitar and record it, you know. So if he comes back, when he comes back, let's ask him some questions if you like. And in the meantime, if you guys are online anyway, check out the YouTube, you know. Maybe I can show you guys. Let's go here. I have so many things open thanks to you all. I have like lots of new plugins and that sort of stuff. Yeah, my hair is growing long, Jordi. It's like this is quarantine hair, man. It's ridiculous, but it's great because I'm actually growing it. So I'm gonna be like Beach Boy. So here, the channel. Let me go to. I think it's this button here. So if you guys like this, there's way more on here. I make tutorials like with some production tricks, and there's like these interviews. I've been doing them for I think almost a year now. I have to celebrate. I think in March when the whole Corona thing happened here, I started doing this, and here there's 4 people watching on YouTube. You know, that's cool. It's actually a lot of people everywhere. I hope he's gonna come back though, people. How are you, Jordi? Let's have a chat, you know. People, let's just have like a little chat. See if he's going to come back. Yeah, so anyway, there's a lot of videos here. And I'm growing the channel. And it's pretty cool to do this with artists. I have different ones from like progressive house makers to my friend Cenk Yunus from Turkey, who's also a teacher. So I just talk with people, you know. I had like the 4 Guys, 1 Cave, my friends. We have Aaron Volta, Leo Moreno, Tripping Jaguar, Ilke Klein. And we did some masterclasses as well, which are pretty cool. And yeah, check it out. You know, if it's something for you to watch more of this stuff, then that would be great. Let's see where he is. You know, if he's ever. I hope he's gonna come back. Let me check out if I can send him a message. Let's see. I hope he he has internet though on his phone. Should be. Or maybe what happened? Like, can somebody let us know if everybody in Canada has it? Because if everyone is offline, it means like everybody in Canada just got shut off, or everybody in like Ontario. So let's see. This is sad. I was just really getting into it. Let's see. Cool. He'll be back. I think he just did a reset on his modem. Cool. Anyway, error. Max used to be a pro snowboarder as well. Yeah. He, I've seen him jump. Yeah, we could actually watch. Let's go on his Instagram. I want to show you. This guy is a jumper. Let's see. ModMaxx. Let's see. Before he comes back, we can actually show some of his stuff. Let's see. Oh. I think he's resetted his router, so it's gonna take a while. Hey, I'm getting congratulations. You've received 100 messages with Restream Chat today. That's great. Hey, Hatem. Glad you like the content. All the way from Egypt. That's great. So nice. Yeah, thanks, Joe, for doing this. It's a great idea. Let me go back to my So this is my friend ModMaxx, who's currently resetting his Wi-Fi. And check him out. This guy's something. So he used to be like a super pro, or yeah, I think he's still pro, but he's also got nice videos. But he also like jumps really high. I saw this really one, like I think here. Check him out. Oh, this is a picture. Then it's the other one. Yeah, he's ridiculous. He's yeah, I think it's this. Is this? Then it's this. Like, it's insane. So and he jumps, and he likes to make music. How cool is this? Oh yeah. Okay, we have to search him on YouTube. Yeah, probably. Okay. All right. Yeah, shit happens, man. Okay, so he's resetting his router. See what happens, because the Wi-Fi is fully out. So let's go on YouTube. Say ModMaxx. Here, we're live. I don't know if we can see him. Oh yeah, we can. I think it's the Weekenders or something. Oh, yeah, here. He even has his. Ah, yeah, that's great. Check this out. We'll go on a snowboard tangent. Hey, Justin. Justin is still here. Shout out to Justin.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Just likes to like jump in his free time. Yeah, it could be. I guess he does. So now we're still listening to him anyway. Super nice. It's a talent. It's a talent. If you can do that, and then this, you know, the grind is the same. Yeah, this guy is really good in snowboarding. Yes, he is. And you know, I think he found like most of his grind also in music, you know. So if you want to learn something or do something, just go for it. This guy's the example that you can do anything you want. How is it going, my friend? I hope we're gonna go back online. Otherwise, we have to reschedule.
We back?
Ah, you're back. Ah, I was just giving up. Here we go.
Nice.
Yes, welcome back. I was just like, how's it going? And are you? We watched some of your snowboard videos. Can you hear me? No, not again. Don't.
I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, we watched some of your snowboard videos in the meantime. Oh man, I hope this is gonna be good. I hope my Wi-Fi in Spain is gonna be good as well. I think we lost him again. No, Max, come back. This is such a shame. We were building so much nice music. Yeah. Oh man, come back. Can somebody send like an engineer to his house? Anybody? Any of his friends who are online? We have like 24 people watching, man. We can help. Ah, he's gone. Okay. You know, I think we have to call it a day. Yeah, I think, yeah. No, this is. We'll sign out. We'll sign on for the next one. Sure. Yeah. We're gonna do a rematch. Next week I have hopefully Sydney Charles. He might be away for a gig, but yeah, in these times this is not sure, of course. And the week after I have Joko, and the week after I have the Kreuziger guy. So I have a lot of cool stuff coming, and yeah. No, I'm really gonna cut it out, man. We're gonna do it next time because you know. This is it's probably, I hope he still has, if he's just resetted his router and it jumps out again, it's going to be tough, trust me. And we'll set a new one. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll be back with our friend ModMaxx and do this properly. And yeah, thanks again for watching, and see you soon.